Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to share with you guys what I've been working on today. And that is these, whenever I hold a challenge, I always like to put a little something that is handmade in the winning package. And so this time I made these little mini envelopes made out of like a 4x6 business envelope, a regular business envelope, you know, that you would put mail in or whatever. And so I just thought I'd share them with you. They're almost identical as far as what's in there and how they're made. So I'm just going to quickly just show you. I'm probably not going to pull everything out, but I just wanted to share with you like the composition and such of the envelopes here. And then I'm going to share with you, I finished up a couple different things and I'll share those with you too. So I just covered the 4x6 business envelope in this type of paper here. And then I just layered this little piece of ribbon down, the pink ribbon, and then I layered the lace around that one. And I did something similar up here with there's a ribbon in the background. I like lace on top of ribbon because you can see the little pops of color underneath the lace when it's used, so I tend to do that a lot. I kind of just inked this part of it. As you guys know, I'm not really strong at the V-shaped to loaded envelopes. I have a hard time, I'm working on it. I have a hard time liking the cut as far as, now when other people do it, it looks fantastic. When I do it, it looks like a hot mess. So anywho, I tried my hand in just kind of inking this white edge of it, and those are some of my favorite colors, so of course to me that looks great, but to somebody else it might not look so great, but needless to say. And then I had a couple of these left. These were gifted to me through a prize package from Crafty Girl, and so I had a couple of these flower appliques left. It actually came on like a strand of like 10 of them. And I just cut them apart, and I used one here in the corner. And then I got to find, because these are made out of a business envelope, they're kind of tight. And so I really want to be able to put something in this front pocket, hence the reason why you see I have this covered here. I wanted this card to fit in that front pocket, but it's too wide to do so, so I kind of just clipped them onto the front. I made this little shaker. There's a mason jar sitting in there. Everybody knows one of my favorite things is mason jar, and I just added some seed beads to this one. And then this is just a blank hello card. I like putting hello right on the front of stuff. I don't know why, other than just because when somebody sees something, I just want to be like, hello. And then anyway, I just punched a little hole here and attached this little ribbon off to the side of it because I had some of this left from like my Easter spring stuff, so I just attached that there. I filled this with as much goodies as it will hold, and then on the back I made a little pocket and again filled the pocket with some doilies, some of these butterflies here, some bling there, and that's really all there is to it. I'm gonna attach this little clothespin. I got these little clothespins at the Dollar General, just Dollar General. And I will be finding something to go inside that front little pocket, something small, maybe a couple tags or something, we'll see. So there is that, just attached just like that. So there's the first one, and the second one, like I said, is just about identical to the first one, except for the pages is flipped, and this shaker here in the front is like cut out with sequins in it instead of seed beads. And again, the same design. It's just this paper is switched because I switched it up there, but I just folded the envelope a different way. So you have the mismatch, you know, like this is here and this is there type of thing. But anyway, so the composition is still the same. The goodies are just about the same. Everything is just about the same. Same little pink flower there. And these will go to my first and second place winners. Whoever wins the challenge. I always like doing something a little handmade something whenever I do a challenge. Since everybody took the time to send me something handmade, I only feel like, yeah, you're getting a prize. Whether it's the stamp and die sets or it's the Dollar Tree set. I mean, I always like giving something that's handmade back as well. I did that in my last challenge, and I'm going to do that with this one. So these two are just my little mini loaded envelopes. I don't know why I want to call them pocket loops, but I do. So then the next thing I did today was I finished up I made a couple of these little shaker things because I was making them for the fronts of my envelopes. So I just made a couple extra, have laying around in case I want to just, you know, something quick I can attach to the front of a pocket or in an envelope, or, you know, shove it down inside a pocket letter, whatever the case may be. So then I went, and as you guys know, I'm also having a embellishment swap going on right now. And of course, I want to be able to share something back with everybody who participates into the swap. So I've finished making up the embellishments that I'm going to be sharing back with everybody. Some of them, like this one, I had already had done. Miss Lisa Goss has got her name on this one. Anybody who watched my live feed last weekend would know that some of these were made on that live feed. Some of them I had already made up. But I just wanted to share I can't remember which ones other than this one in particular, because Lisa was kind of guiding me in how I needed to put that together. So I know that this one was made on the live feed, and some of these other ones were too. Some of them are kind of simple and plain, and some of them say hello, and there's just a mason jar. This one's a pretty big one. I kind of got carried away with this one, but I wanted to use this big old doily. I wanted to give that a try. I do believe this one was made on my live feed as well. We just love this bird. We fell in love with this bird. I wish I knew where that came from, because I would totally con somebody into... I'm pretty sure this is probably like made off of a silhouette or a cricket or something, and I don't have one of those. But if I did, or if I knew where exactly it came from, I got this little bird in an entry into my challenge. So, I just attached him onto that mason jar there, but I love that little chica. Here's just another one. Here's one with the dragonfly. I got that dragonfly in a friend mail too. For those of you who don't know and didn't watch my live feed, this is what I do with the things that get sent to me. Like all the little bits and pieces. I put them in here. As you can see, there's all kinds of goodness. Here's some scallops that I have been using. These scallops, Miss Lisa Goss had sent me these scallops in my Valentine's Day challenge, and she sent me a lot of them, and then somebody else sent me some too. And I've been using these scallops like on the back of my wands for my rosettes, and I still have all of these left. I don't have any punches. But I do think I'm going to invest in some, because it would be way easier. Like all these little pieces I've cut, I've die cut. And sometimes it's easier to make embellishments. This one I got from Reused Muse. It was in my Valentine's Day challenge. I have yet to find a spot for that, but that's why it's in here, because I just put all of these little bits and pieces in this box that Shaniqua at Lala's Creation had made for me. And as I'm making embellishments and things, I just pull this box out and start making them. All the little bits and pieces that y'all send me end up in that box. All the little die cut pieces, all the little shape forms, all that stuff ends up in that box. And then when I go to make embellishments and things, I just sit at my desk and just use all them little pieces of paper. And I love this heart. This was given to me in a friend mail. This here was given to me, one of them scallop pieces that's embossed by Miss Lisa Goss. And I love this paper. It's probably my favorite paper. I cannot find it anywhere. I don't know where it came from. The actual paper pad itself, but I love that paper. The heart was given to me, I know. And then here's just another bigger one. Attached this little bow here. I believe that bow came from Nessa Angeles. I can remember a lot of the stuff people send to me. It's usually while I'm crafting that I remember it. But I think this other bow came from Nessa, or in my Valentine's Day challenge. Maybe Chris Santa sent me that one. I can't remember. But I like, you know, like I said, I love getting the little pieces more probably than anything else, because embellishment making is probably my favorite thing to do. And this one I think came from Nessa too. I've recently just started, this is probably my favorite one, I would think. Recently just started making embellishments, as far as just piecing stuff together to do it, and I find that I like it a lot. I really, really enjoy using mason jars as well. They're mason jars and hearts and these little butterflies. I don't have any punches, so I'm gonna have to invest me in some, I think. And I like kind of I like different patterns put together. I know some people don't like that. Some people like to be all matchy. But my style is definitely different pattern paper just randomly put together. I just think they look so super cute. So if you have joined into the embellishment swap, you guys will probably receiving one of these back from me, if not more than one. So I finished up those today. I really like this one too. This hello came from Pat, I think. So anyway, you might be receiving one of those back. I did that. I finished those up today. And I might make some more, depending. And then the next thing I made were these tags. Now, I started off making a tag because I was going to get done with some of my Esther Luca family swap projects over the weekend. I made my wands, and I started making tags even though I don't have a partner yet. I feel like I should be prepared for it. The partner that I was assigned kind of went MIA, so I think she's setting me up with another one, hopefully. So I started making these tags out of the same kind of just random paper pieces and buttons and star pieces. I had this pack of like 16 craft paper tags that I gotten from Michael's. And I just started messing with them. Some of them say hello, some of them say nothing. I kind of went around the edges and distressed it in black a little bit. But as I was making this, I was thinking about my next swap that I'm going to have next month. And so this is kind of a hint on what it's going to be. There's going to be a twist to it, but I think it'll end up being really fun. Here's a little coffee cup set. And it's always nice just to have, here's one with a star, a little vellum butterfly sticking out to the side. It's always nice to have some tags made up, just to be able to attach to your projects and things. And like I said, I had so much fun doing these that I've decided that something similar will be included in my next swap. So if you're interested in that, I'll probably post it the first couple days in May. I really like this one with the stars on it. Little butterflies. This is probably one of my favorites too. Super, super cute. Here's another one. I love ampersands. Some of my favorite things on here. So I think the next swap that I do, as far as the next one I have in mind, we'll probably do like a sign up on that one, because there's going to be a twist to it, and I don't want anybody to get left out or anything like that. So that is what I've been working on today. Yeah, so if you are interested, or if you have joined in on the challenge, you might receive this when whoever wins. And yeah, the embellishments you might get back in your package as far as the embellishment swap. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And you do still have a little bit of time to enter into the IC card challenge or the embellishment swap. As long as you have your stuff postmarked by the 30th, which is technically like a Sunday. No, maybe that's Monday. Anyway, as long as it's postmarked on the 30th or before, if you have time to get something done this week, great. If you don't, then maybe you can join in on the next one. Okay, guys, that does it for me today. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!